Hello everyone. Hold on one second. Let me turn the music down because it's a lot. It's a lot right now. Also, let me turn this down too because... Oh. Honestly, I feel like that's fine. The brightness of the computer is doing it. Hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. Okay, I need to fully turn that down for myself because it's a lot. Closeted lesbian ace, maybe gender fluid here. Hello! Thank you for being here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous today. Hello, how are you? I don't know. I know I've gotten a lot of new people in the past, like, 48 hours, and it scares me a lot. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. Hi. Panro Ace Trans Guy here. Hi, how are you? Oh, how is everyone's day? I'm gonna wait until about 7:10 to get into the video and reacting and everything. Ace and possibly Gray Byro. Hi, how are you? So, I'm gonna let you guys know what... Hold on, my boss just texted me something. I'm so sorry. Hi, how are you? New sub here. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. What in the... What did she just send? Oh! Wow, that's actually cool. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing well. Got my 5th T-shot today. Congratulations. I love that. So yeah. So a lot of you are very new, or I'm going to assume that you're new. I have been very inconsistent with my uploading and stuff over the past year and a half, and this month I decided that I wanted to be a lot more consistent. And so I want to let you guys know what my uploading schedule is. I alternate weeks, or I'm planning on doing it, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I do 1 week, 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the next week 2 videos and a stream, so it's gonna be Tuesday, Thursday stream, and then Saturday another video. That's what... I'm so sorry, I just ate. I ate so fast. That's what I'm planning on doing. That's what I'm hoping to be doing in my uploading schedule. Thank you guys for being here. My voice cracks are the funniest thing. I'm not gonna lie, even without testosterone and stuff, my voice cracks, and I'm like, am I going through puberty still at 25? It's a little ridiculous. But yeah, I'm so happy for you. Ah! We always love, where was I going? We love that. Love that here. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'm super excited about today, and like I said, I'm very nervous. I thought that video would do well, but I wasn't sure how well it would go, so the fact that it's one of the better performing videos on release for my channel, and there are a lot of new people here, yeah. You were busy, Lynn. You're a hard worker. Oh my gosh, thank you. I try. I do a lot because I always do. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. Let me get this video going. Hold on 1 second. Hoo. I'm excited. Shush. Stop it. So yeah. I've been binge watching your videos today, so I'm super hyped to see you going live. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. I literally do. Ah, I love it. Thank you. Um, can you be straight and male and feel more feminine than masculine? Yes. Mhm. Or at least I think so. I think you can be whatever you want to be. Like, there's no set definition for being a man, there's no set definition for being a woman, and there's no set definition for how you experience being trans or non binary, because gender, in my opinion, is a social construct, and you can do whatever you want, be whatever you want, as long as you're not hurting anyone. That's pretty much my rule of thumb. If it makes you comfortable, do what makes you comfortable. Um, of course, that doesn't cancel each other out. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm super excited. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I'm so washed out right now. I'm sorry about that. But let's get into this. Let me close that. Let me get into this video. If you hear my cat crying, well, not my cat, my roommate's cat crying, I might have to let this thing in. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. You guys want to meet Pippin? He's a menace. Are you ready? Do you want to come in? No, it's okay. Hi. Okay, everyone. This is the menace. This is bane of my existence. Gender is such a silly little construct. I mean, technically, typical femininity and masculine things are just social constructs. Anyway, yes, cat. Oh, my goodness, this cat is something else. He is so white, buddy. I don't know if you can see him properly, but this is this is baby. This is child. He's adorable. Question, I don't understand reproduction. Yes? Reproduction, I feel romantic attraction, but I don't want a partner in a relationship, just a cuddle buddy. Does that mean I'm ace or aro ace? It could be. I definitely look into it. I don't like telling people what they could or couldn't be because I'm not experiencing it for you, but all I know is that it definitely could be. So if you want to look more into being aro ace or ace, definitely do that. Oh my gosh, that cat's so freaking adorable. Thank you. He was found in Indiana. He was a stray, literally just found on a doorstep. And yeah, ruined my life. I'm joking. I love him. He can be, he's a kitten, he's a baby. I've never had a teeny tiny cat before, so I didn't realize how attached he would get to me. Didn't realize that was going to happen. Hey, you're live. Hi. Hi, how are you? Ah, I'm so happy you're here. Quick question. The title says you're going to react to Anthony Padilla's. Oh, shoot. Wait. It's Anthony Padilla. I'm so sorry. I thought I did everything. Hold on. Let me go fix that real quick. Can I fix it while streaming? Is that a thing? Can I fix it while doing the thing? Okay, yeah. Let me. Ah. Analytics. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure. Pew pew pew. How? Where in the heel? Where's the description? Am I dumb? I might. Huh. Edit? Yes, okay. I'm so sorry about that. And thank you for pointing it out. I very much appreciate it. Okay, okay, okay. Hope that fixed it. Um, yeah, yeah, I think that fixed it. I hope so. So yes, now that that is all good, let's go, Anthony Padilla. Now, first of all, let me just say, I can't believe that this is only 2 years old. I feel like it's been around for forever. Um, and when I first saw this video,
Asexuals,
I loved
commonly
it.
referred to as
Anyone, let me
ace,
know
are
if the
those
sound
described as
is
lacking
off.
sexual
Sometimes it
attraction to
can
others
be.
or having
I
low
just
to
want to make
absent
sure it's good
interest
for
in
you
sexual activity.
guys.
Despite implications of asexuality existing since the
Okay,
dawn of humanity,
it's pretty random, but I
asexuality
really
as a
like your
sexual
glasses.
orientation and field of
I got
scientific
them
research is still relatively
in
new,
the
with the
men's
first
section
recognition in a
at
scientific
my
document
eye
dating back
doctor.
only
They're like,
120
"Oh, are
years
you
ago.
sure you
As
want these?"
made
I was like,
evident by the
"Yes, I
thousands
do.
of
I
comments from
do want
aces on my
these."
video with sex therapists who did not acknowledge aces, asexuality is
Yeah, they did not
extremely
acknowledge
common yet rarely
asexuals as
recognized in
a
our culture.
actual
My
sexuality
name's
for a
Anthony
very long
Padilla,
time. They
and
thought it was
today
a
I'm going to be
mental
sitting
illness.
down with aces
Also,
to
I
learn the
might
truth
be eating
behind this
a
sexual
little bit
orientation that
while this
far
is
too many
happening
have
because
written
I
off as
was eating very
outrageous or
quickly.
ridiculous.
And yes.
Is asexuality a valid sexual orientation? Or is it really just a way for people who are too scared of a romantic relationship to emotionally regress and avoid human connection altogether? Are asexuals truly
I
able
haven't
to
seen this
live
video for
happy
so
and
long.
fulfilling lives without strong sexual desire? Or are they simply convincing
Oh,
themselves
isn't this
that the
the one we
deprivation of
talked
this
about in
basic
your
human
Overwatch
desire
stream?
is
I think
normal
so,
in an
yeah.
attempt to suppress a deeper or darker insecurity or trauma?
Don't worry, I'm also eating. Thank you. Eat with me, guys.
Hi, Lauren.
I need to stop saying that. I'm so sorry.
Hello, Andrew.
Hey, Anthony.
Quick question. How can I know
Hey,
if I'm
Shelby.
afraid of sex or I'm
Thank you so much for
asexual? I
coming
try
out
to
and
discover
teaching
my
about the
sexuality, but
wondrous
everyone
world of
around me says
asexuality.
this.
Very wondrous.
What do you consider?
I'm gonna pause real quick to answer this question. Um, People telling you that is not okay. Um, 'Cause that's just it's not okay. I don't. If someone is telling you, "Hey, I think I might be asexual," just frickin' believe them. Don't be like, "Oh, you're just afraid of intimacy." You know what I mean? There are people who, because of certain things that I'm not sure if I can say on YouTube, um, are not comfortable with those kind of intimate actions because of the trauma that they have because of it. Um, but I don't think that makes someone's asexuality less valid because it came about in a traumatic way. I don't know. I don't actually know where I stand on that. Anyway, you guys are watching me have like a revolutionary moment for me not knowing which way to go with that. But I think it all just you have to look inside yourself cuz I had the same sort of like, "Oh, I'm just afraid of sex or whatever." I'm not just afraid of sex cuz I've done that. I'm demisexual, so it means I can have sexual attraction. It just is when there's a bond there. Um so I think it's more about the personal journey and seeing what you're comfortable with. I think if you want to identify with the word asexual, go ahead. Um, I remember that watching this video a year or so ago, and I remember aspects of it. Lol. I watched this video yesterday. Unfortunately, a lot of people still think it's a disorder in 2022. Yeah, I get a lot of people in my comments being like, "Oh, my mom said this, I'm just a late bloomer, you never know until you try it," or that kind of stuff. Um, I've had someone tell me, like, to my face, I wasn't out to him, but to my face, he was like, "Oh, asexuality is like a mental disorder. Everyone who thinks that they're asexual has a chemical imbalance and should get checked out." And it's like, if you're ace, then you're ace, whichever the details are for you. No one, uh, are for you to know and others to never know because it's not their business. Exactly. Um, my mother described it, being not asexual felt like, which really helped me figure out that I was asexual. Exactly. I think that whatever feels right is right. Yeah.
To yourself, asexual, ace.
Asexual.
Gray asexual.
I usually just would use the word asexual, although
I wish they had a demisexual on here. So I will be
You haven't
the
talked about your
token
sexuality yet?
demisexual.
It's my debut.
Your debut. Congratulations.
Yeah, you're lucky you get this on camera.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I
What
love
does
her
being
aesthetic.
asexual entail?
The definition is you don't experience sexual attraction.
Yep.
A straight guy feels about another guy, or a straight girl feels about another girl. I just
Yeah.
feel that about both genders.
Yep.
People are just like 100%. I want to have sex. Definitely not me. I'm more like maybe a 2% type of guy.
I like that.
Like, asexual simply means someone who doesn't experience sexual attraction. Gray asexual is someone who, you know, experiences just a bit.
How
Just a
long
little,
have you
like
identified as
these
asexual?
much.
I went to an all-girls.
I think that there needs to be more talked about than just asexuality, if that makes sense. Because I know a lot about demisexuality, because I'm demisexual, but I don't know a lot about gray sexual. But I am planning on doing some videos on gray sexuality because I want to learn more about gray sexual, and I get to learn with you too. Like, my channel also helps me learn about the community as well. So demisexual is pretty pretty cool. 2% milk. Yes.
Catholic Academy.
Uh-huh.
So we were taught abstinence.
Oh.
Love that.
Great.
Also
Abstinence is
same.
great.
I grew up in
We
a
even had a club
very
that
high
was called
demand
True Love
religion,
Waits.
so
Oh.
Where we had a whole ceremony. We
Yeah.
wore white dresses. We put on
ooh.
purity rings.
The implication from the title alone implies that love is intrinsically connected with sexual desire.
I learned that.
I just went along with it to sort of have an excuse to get myself out of dealing with that for a while.
Yep.
And then when I started dating at 21 was when I kind of realized I didn't really work the same way as everyone else. I put it off for so long. I was like, I don't think everyone else feels the way that I feel.
Started in high
Yeah.
school,
Yeah.
and you know, everyone was kind of into boys, and yeah. When I kiss someone, it's kind of like kissing a wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
And another thing I said, which he didn't like, was
Yeah.
I don't understand cheating.
I thought you
What's
said you were
the
serious
big
about going on
deal?
TikTok. Then
I
how
love
come
it.
You haven't gotten into my free TikTok growth course
Hold
yet.
on
You
one
heard
sec.
that right.
What's the big deal?
You said that?
I said that because I've never understood it. I mean, I have multiple friends. Why not have multiple? You know, what's the difference?
Are there different
Not
ways
wrong.
to identify as asexual within the, is there a spectrum?
So
Yes.
you can be like a sex positive asexual, which I am.
Uh-huh,
Right? And this is
uh-huh.
someone who's fine with sex. You know, they're fine with having sex. They're fine with other people having sex. There are sex repulsed asexuals who will never actually have sex. They have no desire
The
to.
idea is disgusting.
So this is really interesting. So for me, when I'm not having that emotional bond with someone, you know what I mean? If I'm not actively having like sexual attraction towards someone, the idea of being intimate with someone is like disgusting to me. Like, I'm very sex repulsed. And then if I'm having those feelings, I'm like, hell yeah. My school taught me basically nothing about asexuality. Yeah, because a lot of schools don't, unfortunately. I'm surprised that, I mean, they're trying to take away learning about the LGBTQ plus community in general in schools, so I'm not surprised that they didn't even talk about asexuality. I didn't realize I was ace until a year and a half ago. I'm happy you realized it. I was 20 back then. Demisexual and gray sexual have even less representation. Exactly. Okay, but really, what's wrong with it?
Disgusting to them.
Correct. Demisexuals, who are people who are
Me!
very much asexual, but once they find a partner that they really connect with,
Yep.
then they're like, okay, I'm fine. I'm actually attracted to this person.
Right.
There are some asexuals who are aromantic,
Yeah.
aka they don't fall in love. There are others who are very much romantic, and they're like, okay, like I do want a partner, maybe a lifelong partner
Yeah.
who will connect. With
I'm
me emotionally.
biromantic.
How do you identify within this spectrum?
Asexual. That's the word that I feel the most comfortable with. And I think that I would probably say hetero-romantic.
You'll find
Heteroromantics also belong in the LGBTQ plus community. I also want to do a video all about that. I don't think any school really does unless you're lucky and your school actually cares about it enough. Mine didn't either. They only taught me about the common things, really. Yeah, they really only do. I also think uh I have dyslexia, so I don't know what that word said. Reciprosexual is very interesting. If you want to give me a description, I would love that. Um, Public schools are more neutral on the issue of gender, and also probably because they don't know how to explain gender to a group of teenagers that are going through changes. Honestly, I also think queer platonic relationships sound like the coolest type of relationship there is. Like, who wouldn't want to be there with their best friend?
Hetero-romantic relationships.
Hold on one sec. Um, well, it's okay to learn about it after school. School isn't supposed to be a huge dating pool, but what do I know? I'm just weird. It's, I'm not gonna lie, I always thought it was really weird that dating was like pushed on teenagers. Like I said in the Jaden video, I grew up in a religion that was like no dating until 16, and even when I was 16, thought I would automatically get a boyfriend, which, thank the Lord it didn't happen. But where was I going? Like when I was like seeing my friends wanting to get into relationships, I was like, we're so young. Why do you want, like, I always think it's so weird when like 12 and 13-year-olds have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I'm like, that's not a relationship. Like, you know what I mean? Um, recipro. I'm so sorry. Describe someone who doesn't experience sexual attraction to someone until they know that the person is attracted to them. That's interesting. I like that. That's cool. Having a queer platonic relationship would be the dream. Aw, my school is very LGBT friendly and we still don't get to know anything about aces. Hi, 39-year-old Aero Ace non-binary joining. Hi, how are you? Where I live, I never heard these terms until 2 years ago. Never talked about any of this stuff at any of my schools. Hi, welcome to all of the people in the stream. Ah, I love you all. Um, live in a very anti-LGBT area. No community here at all. Well, we're here. We're community now. Hi, I just found out I was Aero Ace. Can I get a warm welcome to the community? Yes, of course. Welcome to the community. Thank you. Um, I think I might be Aero. I know he did a Aero video, which I have not seen, and he also did a non-binary, which I also want to do. And yes. Um, my school does have LGBT Day, but a few people talk about it. Uh, it doesn't really talk about ace. Yeah, only uh, homo and bisexual attraction. I'm okay. I'm so sorry. Um, yes, let's get back into this.
Desirable,
I'm so
but
sorry.
that's where it ends.
Yeah, which is hard because that just means I'm dating a bunch of straight guys who don't really get it.
Straight men.
Do you find that people commonly assume asexuality is the same as
Yes.
celibacy?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
100,
Like very often
1000%.
people think that. I've had people tell me, I'm also celibate. I don't want to have sex anymore this year, and I'm like,
This year.
It's like there's a
it
difference.
doesn't work like that.
That's why I think people don't understand asexual. I'm gonna pause this video so much, and I'm so sorry. This is why I don't think people understand asexuality, because they're like, oh, I don't have sex either. It's like, no, you're choosing to not have sex. I don't have the attraction. Like, there's
Okay.
a
Yeah.
difference.
Like this is not a seasonal thing. This is like
Yeah,
every
literally.
day.
I've dated a lot of people
Oh yeah.
who are not asexual.
Yeah.
Whenever I do intimate stuff, it's more like kind of like an invasive medical exam.
Oh really? That's how
Ooh.
you feel.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, we're on a date.
That's
and it's
not
like,
pleasant.
Oh, this is fun. We're getting to know each other. And I'm like, oh no, it's this part of the night. It's not that it's necessarily bad. It's just I feel nothing. So it's kind of
Yeah.
awkward. Like, if you imagine taking all the emotion out of it,
Yeah.
it would feel like a medical exam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you proudly tell people that you're asexual, or do you keep that more of a secret?
It's like a need to know basis.
Yeah.
If someone, if I'm at a bar or something drinking with some people,
Yeah.
and someone comes up to me, I really want to, like that's when I gotta let them know.
Does that happen to you?
It has happened to me.
Oh, whoa.
I swear it's happened to me. I swear.
Before we learn more about the wondrous world.
So, what was he talking about? I was literally gonna say something. My brain. Oh, do you proudly tell people
like
if
a
you're
neat-
asexual? I've learned that when talking to people in real life about asexuality, they're not as receptive to the idea. It gets really tiring explaining what it is sometimes. I'll talk about being asexual to people who genuinely are curious and just want like answers and are like, "Oh, okay, I get it." But there are people that like pry in and it gets weird and I'm like, "Okay, I don't feel comfortable talking about this with you." Um uh in third grade, I learned that other sexualities and thought that ace meant not being able to love. I mean, that's not true. And I would say that's what aromanticism is, but that's also, it's not being able to love, it's just not having romantic attraction. I'm very happy to have a pansexual girlfriend of almost 4 years who completely supports me being trans. I came out as trans while we were already dating, and it's fine with us not getting frisky. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Definitely heteroromantic people belong in the LGBT community. Saying they aren't is like saying a bisexual person in a heterosexual relationship isn't part of this. Can I like screenshot this, please? Hold on, I am gonna screenshot that because I'm gonna use that actually. Because that's such a good way to describe it. Don't be sorry, watch this to get your input on what's being said. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I just found out that I might be aro ace, and I thought something was wrong with me most of my life, but I think I'm aro ace. Yay! We love that. Is it weird to get dysphoria from St. Patrick's Day? Whatever you get dysphoric about is what you get dysphoric about. I don't think anything about that's weird. Whenever I tell someone about being asexual, they think about those anemones that reproduce with themselves. Uh, no. Has anyone ever heard about Mark Foley's scandal, a Republican who was caught with a man and was advocating for traditional marriage? Listen, I guarantee you all of those people are gay. Um, have you seen the Jaden Animations video? Yes, I have. I loved it. I actually have a video of it.
Need to know basis.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me
If someone
go
if I'm at a
through
bar or
and
something, drinking
skip
with some people.
Most of the advertising might
the.
be. I personally feel these topics, by whatever YouTube decides, include any
Okay.
world of asexuals.
Let's go back.
Have you found that it's possible to experience a happy and healthy relationship that doesn't include
You don't
any
need like
sexual
that.
attraction whatsoever?
I actually have a loving boyfriend of a year.
You
Yeah.
literally
So the answer
don't
to that would
need
be
it.
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
It shouldn't be
Thank
the
you.
basis
So,
of your
Me and my
relationship.
boyfriend do have
The
sex. We are
emotional
physically
connection
Mhm.
and
intimate,
respect
maybe not
and
as much as the average couple.
And for you, it's more
like,
about
the
making
agreement that you
intimate
guys
connection
have,
rather than
that's what
like
that's what
primal
it is.
drive that you feel.
Right. It's more of an emotional act as opposed
Mhm.
to a physical one.
My first boyfriend was at 21, and then really quickly he realized that I had never had sex before, and he wasn't okay with that.
Oh,
He said a lot of things that were pretty manipulative
Yep.
to tell me that there's something wrong with me. Part of me wanted to make it work, and I, at that point, was like, it's my fault. I'm doing something
Of
wrong.
course,
Mm-hmm.
society is constantly telling you that it's normal to feel these things, and if you
you know what's crazy? Asexuals get told that they're not oppressed. They're like, oh, whatever. When they have just as much medical gatekeeping, they have just as much societal pressure, they have people gaslighting you or manipulating you into trying to be like, oh, I can change you, or you know what, you do it for me, like that kind of stuff. And it's a type of a whatever.
Don't, then it's something wrong
There's
with
something wrong
you.
with you. He thought I was making a big
And
deal out
people
of it, and I
think
just
there's
needed to get
something
it over
wrong with
with.
you.
But it didn't matter if I didn't want to.
Yeah.
And that's
Get
not
that out of
okay.
there
It's
real quick.
coercion.
That takes a lot of strength to get out of a situation like that, especially when you're constantly being told from every angle that you're in the wrong, that
Yeah.
you need to be giving.
Yeah, a
someone
lot of people
something in
tell
order to be
asexual
true to
folks that
yourself.
we're
Mhm.
wrong
And for
for
a
not
relationship to
having
work. But
the attraction
that
when
sort of led me
we
on
literally
the search
don't
to figure out,
choose
what is,
to
is
not
there a
have
word
the
for it? Is
attraction.
there something wrong with me? Do I need to go to a doctor?
Uh-huh.
And that's how I found the word asexual,
Right.
and that there were other people like me.
How do you
Yes.
feel about our culture's affinity for overly sexualizing almost everything?
Ugh.
It makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yes.
I mean, most things make me uncomfortable anyway, so that's not even an asexual thing.
So, as someone with anxiety, I can relate.
I'm just always uncomfortable.
I still find it entertaining. I don't know
Oh.
why.
You think sexual things are entertaining to see?
I love romantic comedies.
Yeah.
And like, you don't really see the sex on screen. It's about the intimate relationship.
Right.
So it's interesting to me. Watching porn, on the other hand, probably be entertained by like the plots. But
People wonder
I
who watches
love her.
porn for the plot, and here we are. Have societal pressures ever made you question your own sexual desires or lack thereof?
Yes.
yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I mean, I've seen friends go through just really stressful times, and I'm like, that just seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely, when I was younger and seeing people have those sort of attractions and getting into relation or like wanting to get into relationships, I was like never interested. I remember a friend telling me around like I was 19 or 20 being like, "Yeah, Lynn, you never really cared or wanted to do any of that stuff." And I was like, I thought that was normal. Um I used to dread the time where I'd start to date and get married, and well, now I know why. I always, when I would think about getting married, I'd be like, okay, I have to get married to a man. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it's like, baby Lynn, you can be happy with whoever you end up with. Um, I'm also an anxious ace. I got into a heterosexual relationship once because I thought I could figure out what was wrong. When it moved into being really intimate, oh, I had major panic attacks. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about that. The funniest thing to me is that I have a very sexual humor, which just confuses everyone who knows I'm ace. It's great. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I get drunk, I do, like, my sexual humor goes and I get a little flirty, and people have mistaken that, and I'm like, no, no, I don't want to do anything. I just get a little much. Um, he was angry that she wasn't a virgin. I mean, I'm glad he made it clear that he was a bad partner so she could get out of it, but don't most straight people want that? Yeah, I feel like you can't win with heteronormativity. They either want you to have experience and know what you're doing and being the best in bed, or they want you to be a virgin but still somehow know what to frickin' do. It doesn't make sense. I then figured out I was sex averse and it was not for me. I didn't even enjoy the romance. It was robotic and didn't feel right. If it doesn't feel right, you don't have to do it. My friends started getting into relationships and finding love in sixth grade. Still might be today. I haven't seen them face to face for a while. I was confused with how they're finding people to love. Because sex is a joke, lol. You're right. You are right. Yeah, sex culture makes no
What,
sense.
like breakups and stuff?
Literally.
Yeah, like pregnancy scares,
Yeah.
pregnancy happening, you know.
Do you plan to have children someday?
I don't know.
You don't know?
More that I'm like scared of the whole pregnancy thing.
You're scared of pregnancy more than the children.
Oh yeah. Well, the
Children are scary.
I have no desire to raise a small little human being. has nothing to do with sex or anything.
Right.
I just don't have that type of commitment for 18 plus years.
At least the man knows.
That need something every single moment of their lives until they're 18.
Correct.
Or plus.
Or plus. Yeah, you got to pay for them to go to college.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
pay for a
Yeah.
whole bunch of
What's
stuff.
something you wish you could say to people who question asexuality as a sexual orientation?
I'd say
First of all,
stop.
you.
Yeah, honestly. Literally, I want to say that sometimes.
Second of all, educate yourself.
Yep.
Third of all, I think all identities are valid at the end of the day.
Well, if you look at the other sexual orientations, if you think of it as a box, there's heterosexuality, there's homosexuality, there's bisexuality. What's the opposite of that? Asexuality.
Yep.
So it makes perfect
I
logical
love
sense
her.
that it exists and it does exist.
The idea of sexuality and asexuality, it's never for anybody else. It's for you.
Yep.
So it really doesn't need to be anybody else's business. And
So
whether you believe
frickin'
asexual is
true.
a thing, whether you think it's how they were raised, if they were raised in abstinence like I was, has a factor. Why does that matter? If that's just how I want to feel, why do you have to have a say in it?
This, literally,
Carrot
that.
juice.
Yeah, I wish people didn't try to force themselves into figuring out what asexuals do and don't do. Like, they really do need to keep, like, mind their business. Heteronormativity makes no sense. This is also a mood. I want a cat. That's enough commitment. Yeah.
Wants to know if you consider yourself to be part of the LGBTQ
I do.
plus community.
There's a little bit of discourse of whether
Which is
asexuals even belong
not okay.
in LGBTQIA plus spaces
Yeah.
or in the community at all, and that some people will say we're just straight people looking for
Nope.
attention, or we don't have different experiences from someone who's heterosexual, which I would disagree.
Yep.
Yeah.
And even if, you know, we don't have to worry about being kicked out of our houses, that I wouldn't compare, but my experience, especially with my dad, with my
I think I've heard some asexual stories about people being kicked out of their houses, but I'm not too sure. So let me get this straight. They'll let Romeo and Juliet in 2 schools, but not anything of a sexuality or gender identity. I don't understand, honestly. I was almost 100 plants to take care of. No time for kids. A is not for ally. Yeah.
myself.
A is for
I wasn't accepting of
asexual.
myself. I didn't want to be asexual.
Yeah.
It was hard.
In the LGBT community, there is still a problem of people who are more than just gay,
Yeah.
right? Like being LGBT stands for bisexual. And
There's
even
so
though
much
bi
bi
erasure still
erasure,
exists,
which is gonna
both
be
in
my
and out of.
video. Literally, my video on Saturday. I'm putting out a video about bi representation in media and how the I picked like 10 shows and how they could have had bisexual representation because first of all I love talking about it. I'm biromantic, so I like talking about that aspect as well. And third of all, those characters should have been bisexual. But yeah, they even erased people in the actual like original acronym. Like what? Like think about how they treat trans people. Ugh! Okay.
Community. So there's me even more on the fringe as asexual.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't even have a letter in the acronym.
Yeah, right.
And it's like, yeah, it's a struggle.
Patrizia Pi wants to know if you ever find it difficult to find other asexuals who understand.
I have one friend.
Oh yeah? So you guys connect over that?
Yeah, and she's the only person really that I know who
Yeah.
is. They say maybe 1% of the general population
Yeah.
is.
I just did the math. That's like 75 million people.
That's a lot of
That's a
people.
lot of people.
Yeah, so
There's
they're
a lot of
there.
us out
Azor
there.
wants to know.
Not gonna lie, the first time I heard the word asexual was from a girl in my church who is heteromantic, asexual, like very asexual. And like she and I would talk about it a lot because when I was 14, I was like, oh, I think I might be that. Turns out I'm demisexual, but still on the asexual spectrum. And I loved the fact that I got to have another person on the asexual spectrum for like me figuring out who I was and all that kind of stuff. It was really helpful having someone else who was there.
If you ever wish you had more sexual desires to fit in?
Nope, I
Or
don't.
do you prefer being asexual?
Prefer being asexual. Literally do. I think I've tweeted this a lot. Um, but I definitely prefer. I don't think I would want to be any other sexuality than I am. This is going to be fun. I have a rabbit to take care of. I don't need kids. Rabbits are a lot of work. I love rabbits. When I was younger, I wanted one. Asexual people, demisexual, are part of the LGBT as gay and trans people are. We are enough people to invade Denmark, which that's my biggest percentage. I'm 25% Denmarkian or Danish or whatever. Yes, from there. So, hee hee. Stay away from me and my 75 million friends. Yes, all asexuals are friends. Can confirm. Um, Issa, Essa Marshall. I'm so sorry. Again, I have dyslexia. Um, is nutty. I wouldn't kick out my own child because of how they feel, regardless of whether a parent approves. They should still love their child. Exactly. Um, I have this thing where I'm like, if you can't, as a person, realize that your child will grow up and have differing opinions and be their own person, I don't think you should have had a child.
Or
Hot
I did wish
take.
that when I was just discovering who I was, because I thought it would make everything
Because
easier
you should
in
be able to
relationships.
love
I am
them
who I am. I really
unconditionally,
can't
and a
change
lot
that.
of people
Yeah.
don't
Like
love
once I
their
came to
kids
the realization, that was
unconditionally.
actually
And it's
a big
not fair
moment
to
for
the
me
kid.
because I was finally comfortable in the body that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we're good to go.
What is it about being asexual, if anything, that brings you the most joy?
Probably just the fact that it makes it easier to find good people.
Yeah.
Because people will show their colors much faster.
It's very
if
true.
You're not giving them what they want right away.
I guess the thing would just more time to do the things I want to do.
I just got so much more time. I just,
I'm sure a lot of asexuals agree. You got so much more time.
The cake.
What?
the cake.
The cake. You haven't found out about the cake yet?
Not the one at the end of Portal?
No.
That cake is a lie, though. So not that cake. In the asexual community, we absolutely love cake. But don't ask me why.
We do love cake.
Does it have to do with sexuality?
Yes, it does.
Absolutely not. No.
It does.
If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're having sex, don't you want cake more? Like,
Yes.
I think that's just how that works.
A good way to understand if you're asexual or not is if when you are experiencing something sexual, you'd rather be having cake.
Correct.
Has anyone in your life ever made you feel less than?
I
Yep.
wouldn't say guys made me feel less than, but
I had someone tell me that I was a special snowflake and that I just wanted to be, like, it was just for attention, essentially. So that was fun. I don't really talk to her much. I don't know why people think that if I could choose to be allosexual. Hell no. Um, allosexual sounds so exhausting, it does. Uh, the cake and the garlic bread. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, hello from Chile. Don't forget the garlic bread. Cake is delicious. My favorite German chocolate. My grandma had a mean German chocolate cake, but my favorite cake, crumb cake or coffee cake. It's either one of the. Honestly, it's probably coffee cake. Uh, there was a There's a coffee cake at Trader Joe's that I absolutely love, and they changed it, and it made me so sad. Because I was like, it was so perfect. Why did you change the formula? Um, I don't like garlic bread. I blame my ADD, texture sensitive tongue. I have to watch. I have movies to watch, books to read, hikes to go on. No time for that. Exactly. Oh my gosh, hi from Argentina. Chocolate cake. Um, moth, a lot of different kinds of cake. Hard to say what kind. But cookies and cream are the best. Ooh, pineapple upside down cake. I like cheesecake. Strawberry shortcake. I forgot about strawberry shortcake. Oh, also I love carrot cake and um red velvet. I'm sorry. I get really excited about cake. Coffee cake is awesome. I like red velvet cake.
they just didn't
Rico
understand
empanadas.
and tried to like
Ooh.
push it anyway. and that made me feel like I wasn't being listened to or
Aw.
respected as a person.
Right. It was
Yep.
almost like they didn't even accept that to be a reality.
I remember I told this one guy, I was like, you know, look, I'm asexual. And we had this deep conversation, and he's like, I feel like we've gotten closer because of this. And I think then he kissed me or something.
Totally missing the point.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
missed the point.
Has being asexual affected any of your relationships?
Yes, absolutely. I used to have a 3-month expiration of any
Aw.
relationship that I was in.
Really? Like once the honeymoon phase ends?
Once the honeymoon phase ended, it was like this just is it gonna work? And
Mhm.
that's usually how it went. I wasn't
Aw.
able to communicate this very effectively. Right? Communication breaks down overall. I'm not broken. There's nothing to fix here. I'm absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfection.
Right. Never a tear, never a problem in life.
You'd be lucky to have me.
Do you ever
Aw.
get anxious when you're about to disclose to someone that you're asexual?
Oh yeah. You want to find a
Yeah.
person that you
Aw.
can be comfortable doing it with, because like your knees are knocking and
See, that's the thing about being demisexual, because I'm mostly sexually attracted to people I already know, so they already know that I'm demi. Um, I'll remember that they had amazing coffee cake, man. We even made one at home, which was still good. Exactly. Greetings from Mexico. Oh my gosh, hi. I can completely understand getting excited about cake. That person doesn't deserve to be in your life if they treat you like that. Exactly. Oh my gosh. He sounds like an absolute sweetheart. Hi, I realized I'm blah, 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 reading. Hi, I realized that I'm aromantic recently, still figure stuff out, but the videos have helped me a lot. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it's a
Ah,
lot of
thank
teeth
you
clench and-
guys for
a lot of
being
that.
here.
And I'm
You
not
got it.
clapping. Is there anything that you would like to say to anyone who is asexual or maybe is considering that they might identify as asexual, but maybe they're uncomfortable, maybe they're unsure about coming out because they're afraid of judgment?
when I was doing a little bit of self-discovery, I was using the word broken a lot, and I don't want
Aw.
other people to feel like there's anything wrong with them or anything to be
Don't-
fixed.
aw.
You're not broken, and whatever word you feel like identifying with is there for you to feel
Yep.
comfortable. It doesn't need to be for anybody else but you.
100%.
Don't let anybody else tell you any different.
Listen to yourself and be true to yourself. You'll know if you're not attracted to someone. You'll know if you are. Don't let people tell you what to do. Don't
Yeah.
give in to people just because you think that you should, or just to make them happy. Like, just be in touch with yourself, and you'll know what orientation you are if you allow yourself to
Oh my gosh.
believe the truth about
That's so
yourself.
I
beautiful.
actually have a parting gift for
I
you.
love that.
Best interviewer
Oh my
shirt, which you can get at
gosh.
padildoshop.com. But I'm gonna give it to you for free.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Did you make this yourself?
Obviously, I made
can
it.
tell.
How is that?
It smells free. The best smell. Subscribe or I'm gonna bake you cake. Wait, subscribe and I will bake you cake.
All right,
I
you
want
got
a
5 seconds to
cake.
shout out or promote anything you want directly into camera. Go.
You can find me anywhere on the internet as Shovel or Shelby Graces, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr.
Hi,
Tumblr.
my album's coming out at the beginning of next year. It's called Psych Ward by Lauren Rhodes. Follow me on Instagram at The Blue Mannequin.
I'm just here for shits and giggles, but follow me on Twitter at A Different Realm. I don't do
Aw.
there though.
Thank you so much, Shelby.
Thank you.
I
feel
love
like
this
I fully
video.
understand the wondrous world
Ah,
of
I
asexuality.
freaking
so
love
glad.
this
And
video.
congratulations on coming out to the entire world.
Oh my god, I forgot already.
After spending the day with these aces, I've come to understand how broad the spectrum of asexuality is and just how vastly different sexuality is for each and every person.
That's
In a society
why
that
you can't-
encourages diversity and freedom of expression, shouldn't we
love it.
strive to bring awareness and support for those who don't feel they fit in with sexual standards and expectations? See you later, bye guys.
Press the like.
See, and that's why you can't group, or like if you meet someone, just be like, oh, that's like, what am I going? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. What the hell? Yeah. What I'm trying to say is, if you meet one asexual person, it doesn't represent what all asexuals are like. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm like, oh my goodness. My goodness. Cause like, every asexual, every person experiences everything differently. So of course, whatever. His humor is amazing. Yes. Threatens with cake. I should start doing that. I've watched a video way too many times. Asexual people are often described as unloving and broken, as these people are amazing. Literally, I've I've said it multiple times. Like all of the people that I've ever met in the asexual and aromantic communities are amazing and so sweet and so kind, and I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, you don't have emotions, you're whatever." It's like, have you met asexual people? They're so sweet. Hey, did you see that see the one that this creator made? Argentina, hi. I really love us. I know. Ah, okay, you guys. Fuck, I have to say. Oh, shit. Sorry. Um, I'm not broken, I'm just broke all of the time. Honestly, same. So, I don't stream very long. I'm very happy that I actually lasted a whole hour. Um, Netherlands. Oh my goodness, hi! So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Some just don't feel any sexual feelings, some feel little, others are completely repulsed. Exactly. I've yet to meet an asexual. It's okay. Someday you will meet the asexual and be like, hey yo, what's up? We're both asexual. Um, proud of you. Thank you. So, yes, I. Hold on one second. I'm going to be ending the stream. Thank you all so much. Like I said, every other week I'm going to be streaming on Thursdays because that is what I can do for right now. Thanks for streaming. Uh, I hope you guys will be back again in what day would that be? The 7th of April. Yes. I'll probably maybe I'll do reaction to TikToks, like compilations. I don't know. I can't find the original Asexuals are invading post. It's too far down the subreddit. Or maybe I'll do like reactions to either like Reddit or Tumblr or Instagram, something like that on the 7th for all of you. Thanks for streaming. We're out there, just keep looking. Um This was fun. You're awesome, Lynn. Love you. Helpful videos. Thank you. Love you. Oh my gosh. You're also wonderful. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh, that sounds like fun, but TikTok is difficult because, yeah, I might just do Instagram or Reddit or Tumblr or something like that just so it's not so bad. But yeah, thank you all. It's like 9 months back. Ooh, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. My next video is going to be on Saturday, so watch out for that. Saturday I'll probably be around 12. But yeah, most of the like weekdays I normally post between 2:30 and 4, so look out for those as well. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you made my night. I was so nervous about this, but y'all made it so good. Ah, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so very much. Have a good night, and I will see you in my videos and on the 7th.